Hello, hello, we are back again in StoneBlock, as per usual. Do the thing we gotta do. So it appears that I'm streaming. YouTube says I'm streaming. Go. Link. Alright, we have some plans for today. Do have some plans for today. Most of them have to do with getting through Ori Tech. So, I need a little space for this. Keyword being little. I don't know how much space we'll actually need. I'm gonna take the centrifuge and see if I can't find a couple more of these machine cores. And also find my assembler, which should be around here somewhere. I'm not sure exactly where, actually. I have to look for it. In here. No. Okay. For some reason I had it on me when I was in the end, which is interesting, which means it should be around here somewhere. The question of where is the question, obviously. I don't actually know. There it is. We also, I believe, have a couple ultra machine cores. I would really rather not craft machine cores today if I can help it. But we do have this handy little guide for Ori Tech here. So we can make a powered furnace, but there's no real point. Foundry unlocks a bunch of this stuff. Does that actually give us anything we need? I mean, it gives add-ons. The only add-on we need, realistically, ever, is... Give me a second. I'll find it. This. Synergy Matrix. So that requires a speed add-on, an efficiency add-on, plating blocks, Heisenberg compensator, and overcharge crystal. So, we're gonna start off by making this. Atomic Forge. So, duracium, plastic, reinforced plating, enderic compound, flux gate. Start the flux gates, because those are going to be the hard part. Stone block. Yes, sir. Stone block indeed. Alright, we need the assembler. And flux sites. You guys need to craft an enderic laser. Great. Fun, pretty lost. Yeah. That mod pack is how I learned how to play most modded Minecraft. Well, that and Crazy Craft. It's long, it's complicated, but that's what makes it fun. So, I need an enderic laser to do anything here. So, we're gonna make... Can I just make a crap load of this plating? I don't want to do nickel, I don't want to do copper. I'll do iron. Okay, iron, coal, stone. Got it. Iron, 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 coal. I need some coal. That does not deal much damage anymore. Okay. Put these into here. Let them do their thing for a bit. Okay, stone. Stone should be easy. Stone should be as simple as throwing all this in here. Dang it. Can I make a better capacitor? That's in here. Well, so I get a double layer capacitor, I can get an octatic layer capacitor. That just requires vibrant alloys, just requires a bunch of basic capacitors and energetic alloy. This one's just pretty easy. So I would need 4 of these to get one of these, and that should increase things, but I don't really feel like going through all that effort. Okay. Smelting mode. IO configuration. It's not fast enough. Steel. Oh yeah, and I'll need to target. I'll need to target designator. Wherever that is. Maybe it's in my backpack. Yes. Oh, and we have a duratium. Very nice. A ton of these. Oh, that's really about all we've got. We have these as well. Okay. So, how's this coming along? Could be faster. Okay. Duratium. That's one of the things required for this, and I can get everything but flux gates, because those require fluxite, which is gotten from an indiric laser. And amethyst clusters. Amethyst clusters. I suppose I could grow some of those. Beautiful. Just outside the radius? Yeah. Unfortunate, really, but that's fine. Doesn't matter that much. We got what we needed. The rest of this can go away. Next stream. Next stream's gonna be big, I think. I'm gonna think next turn is going to be big, assuming I get everything done today that I need to get done. I think I will. I don't think there's a world where I don't get everything done, but I do have to keep that in mind. There's a chance. There's always a chance. Anyway, I need to make this. Motors, electrum, carbon fiber. Dear compound, adamant. Isn't adamant diamond? Anyway, it doesn't matter. Make me 2 stacks of reinforced iron plating. Alright. Alright, let's see here. Electrum. Do I have any of that left from previous? No, clearly not. Okay, we'll make some. I mean, there's brass, but that's not even kind of what I'm after. I mean, it's kind of what I'm after, but it's not the same thing. Where's some copper? That's just how you make electrum, right? It's gold and silver. My silver chicken. So we've got aluminum, steel, light gray, Certus quartz, clay, amethyst, prismarine. I feel like I probably don't have silver. Alright, what do we need? Iron bone. Huh. Surprised I haven't made that already. Iron and bone. The second I find bone, we're gonna be fine. I just need to find it. It's not here. It's over here for some reason? No. Is it in here for some reason? No. Is it somehow back here for some reason? Where did I put it? Is it in here? No. What about here? No. Here. No. Where did I put it? Not in here, not in here, not in here, not in here. Is it in here? No. Is it in here? Why would it be in there? There. No. There. No. There. No. Nope. Where the heck is it? Is it used in here somewhere? That'd be strange, but it wouldn't be that strange. I'm just not sure what I used it for. It's not one of these ones. Iron, XP. I'm gonna need another one of those at some point. Oh yeah, I need another one of those today. I should probably get that up and running. Ow. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. Strange. I wonder where it went. There it is. Yoink. Yoink. No, don't do that. We already have enough of that. Yoink. Cool. Alright. Silver. Make me some silver. That'll do. Electrum. Nice. You love to see it. Okay. We have Electrum. We just need... We already have the carbon. We need motors and Enderic lens. Start the motors, because these are a pain. I need steel, nickel, and magnetic coil. Magnetic coil is a crapload of copper and Invar. Invar is iron and nickel. Right. I think I have some of those, though. Somewhere lying around. I have 3, and I need 4. Okay. Fine. We'll do it your way. I don't suppose there's another way to get Electrum, is there? No. Would've been nice. Alright. Start with the steel again. Make some steel. Alright, nickel. Nickel, 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 nickel. Green bone. Okay, we got bone. Where is green? Green. And that's nickel. Should be enough nickel. No, I need Invar. That makes a lot of Invar. Make enough for future. Alright. That's enough nickel, that's enough steel. Now we just need the copper. And then we need to press the copper. Not that. Okay. Right here. Nope, that's uranium. This one. Emerald green. Okay. Let me make one of those real quick. Put you in the trainer. Because you're going to need to sit for quite a while. We don't have the Invar in our inventory because I grabbed it. Cool. Nope, not that. Make a ton of those. 2 of those. Enderic lens. Okay. This is where we need the assembler. Okay, we have the assembler. We're gonna need centrifuge. Okay, let's see what we need. We need Enderic compound. Okay, 2 ender pearls. Or just an ender pearl, because I think it makes 2. Alright, simple enough. Ew. So not how you make Enderic compound? Ender dust. Right, I need to crush it. That made ender shard. Okay. Yeah, that works. That's ender dust, is it not? What you literally just said? Ender dust. It needs power. Okay, I need a flux point. I know where to find some, but I have one here, so that'll do. Let's get going. Alright, cool. Throw some of these, one of these, and lastly, adamant. Nickel and diamond, eh? Seems pretty easy. That's not... Oh, I have to invert it. Okay. Enderic laser. And that is the laser. Target designator. We'll work with the target designator in a minute. For the time being, I'm gonna need you to be very careful what you target, because we can't go any further over this way. Excuse me. Was this the one? Okay. I wonder if there's any blocks that can't break. Like obsidian or something. Can also be built on ceilings and walls. Interesting. I'm just curious if it can break, like, ancient debris or whatever. Yes, it can. Okay. So it's a very powerful block. What about wither glass? And this thing's nearly indestructible. Not to this it isn't. Quite a powerful machine. Either way, that gives us the fluxite we need to make this flux gate. We'll need a platinum chicken and a processing unit. Plactic. Okay. Let me sort my inventory out a little. I'll work on all that in a minute. Okay, let's grab the stuff I know I'm gonna need. Fluxite, carbon fiber. Do I need nickel? I mean, no. I need redstone and electrum, though. Speaking of electrum, that. Redstone. I don't need that anymore for the time being. Flux gates. So we need 2 of these. Let's make a platinum. Unless I already did. It's nickel and silver. There's no way I already did. I didn't even have nickel before now. There's aluminum. Where is nickel and platinum? Well, there's one of them. Where's nickel? Nickel. Nickel. Where are the nickels? Nickel, there we go. Nickel, silver makes platinum. Put platinum into here to get to platinum. Put all of this away. We got another step closer. Now I need plastic. Good news for me, I have some of that. Have a good bit of that. Alright, so we need 2 of these. Do I need to make this? Platinum, that's what the platinum's for. Okay. Now that that's all done. Grab the things we need for this. Interior compound, plastic. I have all of it. Okay. Forge. It's quite big. That's fine. Doesn't matter that much. I don't know that I have 8 of anything. I'm sorry, why does it have that much? Gotcha, okay. So that's an important step. We now need to use that to get pyrotheum. Promethium. That's the word I'm looking for. Anyway, let's start with the overcharged crystals. Empowered redstonia we can get fairly easily. We just need a redstonia block and all of those. Okay. Superconductors. Actually, let's make those. Those are going to require another flux gate, some more electrum, a dubious container, and some energite. Okay. Let's... I suppose let's make a crap load of this, this, and this. Let's start by getting a ton of electrum, actually. Wherever I put silver. I need a ton of silver and a ton of gold. Not sure where my gold guy is. There it is. Make me a ton of electrum. This is gonna make a lot more electrum than I probably need. Although, to be fair, I do need a ton of enduric lasers. And promethium. So, there's something to be said about that. Might be in need of some more chests, specifically for chickens. I say it specifically for chickens as if I've ever respected the rules I set in place for what a chest is supposed to be. Chicken. My inventory was just slightly less of a mess. There we go. Good few chickens. That's level 33. Basalt. chicken, which you probably already have over there. So that's unnecessary. Now, what order did it put them in? Because it really doesn't look like there is any. Like, okay, it sorted them somehow. I'm not exactly sure how. I'm curious. But I don't actually know. So... okay. This thing sure breaks a lot of crap. Anyway, I need to actually create a crap load of these, which requires a crap load of electrum, energite, which is fluxite and nickel. 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 What do I need this for? Alright, platinum. I don't like the way this is sorted, like, at all. It's pretty bad. Alright, well that's all the electrum we're gonna get. Looks like nickel to make the energites. That's just gonna require a crap load of endeared compound. Go make that. Okay. Throw that away too. We don't need it. Where we're going, we won't need all that. Okay, well this sure does make a good amount of energite. That's a good amount. What are we doing there? I'm gonna need more than this, aren't I? I mean, it'll make a good amount. We still need adamant. I suppose I need to grab out the nickel guy again and get 2 stacks of nickel. And 2 stacks of diamonds. Okay, we can combine those in here. There's the adamant. Plastic. I have a dry rubber chicken somewhere. Rubber. The heck does he look like? He's one of the weird ones. Yep, there we go. Okay, what else do I need for this? We have this. 2 stacks of fluxite. We have we need more plastic. How are we doing here? Need more. Right. We're gonna need more adamant, aren't we? That'd be annoying. Why is there a stick? Why is there that? Why do I have this? I don't know I have gold either, honestly. Am I missing a piece of plastic? What happened? Why am I missing one? Guess we'll just solve that problem real quick. Cool. Why the crap is this thing not allowing power surge? Past limits. Okay. How close are we to this? Right, we need carbon fiber strands. And a lot of them. Carbon fiber strands are from coal dust. Maybe one of those many coal chickens would have been useful. Take one. I completely reoriented everything. Whatever. We're almost done here, and that'll mean we can craft this thing. 11 of adamant. I need more adamant. Oh, nickel. Where did I put my nickel? Why'd I put it there? Whatever. Doesn't matter. Okay. Now can we make it? Need the plastic. Okay. A crafting table would be nice as well. Put it there. Dubious containers. Oh, they don't stack very much. Whatever. I have 64 energite, 64 dubious containers. The crap else do I need for a superconductor? Electrum? Oh, cool. And we need a flux gate. We have 3 of these things. We need the carbon fiber. Let's make some carbon fiber, shall we? Why is the maximum transfer rate so low? Probably because we're not using a very well upgraded centrifuge. Whatever. Let's make what we need here. Redstone. Do I have a redstone chicken? Not in use. No, I do not. Grab some redstone then. Alright, stack of that, stack of that, stack of that, and stack of that. No, not that. Plastic. I've never quite gone this in depth into making a ton of this stuff. It's nice. Nice to be able to do. Since I have almost everything it requires. And that's a lot of things. Processing units. Then we make a crap load of flux gates. And we prepare for what? We capture the brain, a small, magical, intelligent, fine creature. That might fit that description, although they always try to take the similar entity to capture. Is it asking for a Vex? What does that do? Because, like, okay. Dubious container, what does that turn into? Control for more info. Viable entity with the dubious container. Okay. Don't I need these to make the Heisenberg compensator? Yes, I do. Alright. Oh yeah, that makes superconductors. Superconductors. Why can these not connect to normal energy pipes? What can it connect to then? I'm confused. This doesn't make any freaking sense. So I need to capture alloys with dubious containers. Where can I find, not alloys, vexes? Where can I find a bunch of vexes? Trying to make a vex spawner. Is there a way to get vexes at all? Probably not. I would need capturing to do that, and I don't have anything with capturing on it. Anyway, that's the superconductors I needed. Probably put a stack of them away for these. Yeah, put a stack of them away. Okay. Done with that. Heisenberg compensator. Oh yeah, I was probably gonna use super AI chips unless I was given a reason not to. Oh, I suppose I can go straight to Heisenberg compensator because I can get Adamance and I can get this. I just need a dubious container. I mean, Duratium and these are kind of a pain, but it is curious, isn't it? Raw energy? I suppose I could make an unholy intelligence. Those are just dubious containers, right? And it would cut out this step, though I don't find anything about getting duratium to be too terribly difficult. So, I suppose we could make some duratium. I would just need these. Where's platinum? That, and gold. Gold. This guy leveled up? No. We'll have to wait then. Because we're gonna need quite a lot of this. It's taking a lot longer than I thought it would. I should probably level this guy up at some point. Maybe that'll be next course of action after XP. This guy's level 80, and it's gonna take just as long to level up netherite. That was a mess. Anyway. Duratium. That's from Iron's Jewelry? Alright. So I need... Well, what I'd really like to know, first and foremost, is how all of these work. Like, does it use those? I assume it does. Which would technically mean that this would only make a stack, and I would need a ton of these to make the thing I need. Which is promethium. Okay. Okay, let's see what these are gonna take. Silicon wafer, quantum, processing unit. Start the processing unit, because that's the thing that's gonna take the longest. Bit of brain power and planning. Yup. That's why I like it. Listen, is it really a mod pack if you don't have to plan it? What the... Weird. Start turning these into carbon fibers. Do I still have any electrum? Not really. So I'll need to grab silver and gold. Silver, gold. Start with silver, because that's going to take a little longer. Gold. Alright. Begin the alloy smelting on that. Grab out those. Look at what else we need. Redstone into plastic, so we're going to grab out the dry rubber. And put that in there so that it gives process all that we'll need, and then we smelt that into plastic. Take the plastic and we look at this again. We need redstone. Why does that thing always maintain a constant? It doesn't matter. Anyway. Is this almost done? It gave us the stack of electrum we needed, so kinda, yeah. Start making some of them. And a quantum processor. Quantum processors requires printed silicon, redstone, and quantum circuit. Okay, so I need another stack of redstone. Got it. Okay, printed silicon. Requires silicon gem. There's a silicon chicken, so clay and sand. I think I have those things, unless I never made sand. I may have never made sand. Let me look. Silicon, sand, yellow stone. That's honeycomb. That's yellow. That's stone, and the other thing we need is clay. Sand. Silicon. Okay. Time to dismantle this thing block by block. Third? Yeah, whatever. I'm just gonna pick all this up. Let me put this thing like right over here. Okay. I probably should have broken that with Silk Touch. Anyway, I have not so mysterious cube. How do I make a mysterious cube again? Mysterious cube. Oh yeah, I buy them. Well, alright then. I don't think I have any of those lying around. But I do have some other things. Gosh dang it. Okay, let's go get that mysterious cube from, I can only assume, the light bender. Wrong guess, probably the machinist then. They're cheap at least. Okay. Put the acceleration cards in there. Throw these away. So we're not gonna need them. Grab the silicon. Use it to make these things. Okay. We need quantum printed circuits. Quantum alloy. Quantum alloy. Singularities. Matter ball. Huh. Quantum alloy block. I would require a reaction chamber just to make. A shattered singularity requires a singularity ender dust, and that it would also require lava. Do they? Quantum infusion? Quantum infused dust and water to make quantum infusion. Quantum. That requires singularity. Singularity requires lava. This seems like a lot of work. Like a lot of work. To the point where I would kind of, sort of, rather get an unholy intelligence instead. Because that'll cut out a ton of this unneeded stuff. I just need to make dubious containers. Which means adamants. We'll need 4 stacks of adamant. Gotcha. Adamant. That requires nickel. Okay, what on earth did I just get? Quantum forge. Particle accelerator? I don't really want to make a particle accelerator, actually. I don't see any purpose to this. Just in general. There's no reason to do that. Okay. So I have to figure out a way to get a stack of unholy intelligences. So I need 64 freaking 64 vexes to spawn. I need more nickel than this. Grab the nickel, put it back in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Except for apparently one of these, which got into my inventory somehow. Superconductors are needed for this, right? I'm gonna need more superconductors. At the very least, superconductors aren't terribly difficult to get your hands on. But they're a little annoying. I could also just use these and then make a stack of superconductors later. Yeah, I think that's what we'll default to. Just use all of those right now for the Heisenberg compensator. Though we technically need more of these, so we're gonna need to make more superconductors anyway. And we need 2 of these for each Heisenberg. To turn those Heisenbergs into promethium. Well, that's the only thing stopping us from getting the ultimate machine core. And once we do that, well, I suppose there's not much else to think about. Okay. Some of this is going to be needed to be used to make that, so I'm probably going to need even more nickel. Because I am now realizing that I need so much. this. And don't get me started on... Actually, no, we have enough. I just need the Indiric. Okay. Indiric. Crush me some ender dust. And sulfur, because sulfur is so useful. Absolutely not. It's not useful in the slightest. But that's fine. Doesn't matter much. I have extra electrum. Okay. Put that in there for now. Cool. I suppose I can throw these into the centrifuge for... Get this stupid freaking sulfur out of my inventory. Why does this thing not transfer fast enough? No add-ons connected. Not sure there's space for them, to be honest with you. I am unconvinced that there's space for them. What else do I need for the dubious container? Plastic. Okay. Raw rubber. Dry rubber's not used to make plastic. Dry rubber's generally not used for much. Although I don't know the specific process or the kind of plastic this is. So am I. I'm just some guy who has no clue what he's talking about. And also needs a bunch more superconductors. Great. So good. I suppose I can make some more superconductors and make the overcharged crystal. And then we'll have the Heisenberg. And then we'll go get those somehow. I'm curious. I'm very curious. Do things there happen to spawn Vexes? Because I know some things that spawn Vexes, and I know some places to find them. The question is, do I know where they are? I suppose there's only one way to find out. Make some of these. Right click, go here. You wouldn't happen to spawn Vexes, would you? Please, spawn Vexes. You guys don't seem to spawn Vexes. Come on. need to do? How do you capture a viable? Okay. I suppose I just guessed. Right. Back. Dubious. This is not how you spell this. I-O-U-S. There. Wiki. Documentation. For yada 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 yada. Processing. No. Resources. Maybe. No. Logistics. Processing. Attractions. Arcane. Souls? No, that's for the catalyst. Resources. Duration. Lasers, fluxite. Yeah. Tools? Perhaps. No. Logistics? No. Processing? No. And let's give Catlin a dubious disc. I don't think that's a real thing. Yeah, no, it's just dubious container. Okay, we're going outside. Okay, you're the wrong thing. It's probably this. You're not at all what I'm after. Okay, so how do I capture them then? How do you catch them? Get these stupid wraiths out of here. What, do I gotta kill something with it? That didn't seem to work. Oh, wait, these are classified as spawn vex. Which means I can't use it on that. So how can I get vexes? Don't look for vex. Using cursed earth. Right. Oh, for goodness sakes. To vex. To spawn. Finding evokers. Okay. Yeah, no. Get out here, AI. You're useless. They don't seem to exist. And I really don't need anything from here. So, How can I turn strange matter? Can I make strange matter? That makes strange matter. It also makes Sheol fire and liquid sulfuric acid. What's a refinery? Refinery chamber module. Motors, cauldrons. None of the other stuff is interesting. That requires industrial support beam and portable tank. None of the other stuff is useful. Tank. Fluid pipe. Okay. Nothing particularly difficult. Hard part's gonna be getting the stuff I need to be able to turn it on. Nine cores, eh? 9 seems like a lot of cores. More than I have, actually. Though I suppose I could dismantle the, other stuff if needed. I would have to dismantle this and this, or... Fine, you get yours back. I need the flux out. Just for a moment. Do I actually need any fluxite for this? Or this, to be honest with you? I suppose it needs energize, and that does require fluxite. Well, then we'll need at least one more stack of fluxite. I suppose that's something. But I don't need this for the time being. I suppose the rest of them would get thrown in the fluid bin. If I even have any of those, I could make some. Let's make the Oritech chest. Full of various crap that I might need later. There, now we've got it. Now we've got all we need. Okay. This. Well, technically this. But we'll get to that in a minute. Start by making this. So, 2 steel. Done. Cauldron. Okay. Simple enough so far. Motor. Okay. Refinery module. Tons of copper. It's probably good. Silicon gem. Well, I need a silicon gem. What does he look like? There he is. Probably good. Oh yeah, and I actually need 3 of these. Easy enough. And then industrial support beam. And portable tank. Glass. 3 glass. Is that if I have a glass chicken, it's not here. Worst thing so far is how much cobblestone I'm placing, then break. There should be an auto hammer. I think there's an auto hammer that you can make. That pretty much does the same thing automatically. It doesn't require power or anything. And as for the sifting, I think there's something you can do to get around that as well. Don't ask me what it is, because I don't remember. Well, this thing's funky. Interesting. Adamant. Atomic forge. Silicon. Okay, we have that. Wait, what? Do I need to level this thing up? Are you telling me that to get strange matter, I need to level this up? I don't wanna. I'm gonna see what happens if I don't. I don't think it's gonna work. Still gonna see what happens if I don't. I don't suppose I have any of that strange matter, do I? No, I just have to grab some. How dubious. So you can pretty much. So you're telling me that instead of power, this thing requires strange matter. Okay, interesting. Foremost, lava in there. Apparently a lot more lava than that. There we go. Decent amount. I don't think that did anything. Yeah, no, I think I need upgrades. Control for more info. Refinery tank chambers. Refinery tank chambers. Okay. So we'll need 2 of these. Alright, let's see if I still have the stuff to make all this. Do you? I just need this and this. And then I need glass. And then I need copper. I'll grab out all these. Make Wait, do these things need core blocks of their own? Gosh, dang it. I need to make more cores. Basics. Copper and lapis. Are you done? Yes. Good. Maybe I can level this guy up a little. Because he's pretty integral. Wrong. Oh, what? This one requires more. Is that not right? Did I not do that right? Where? I don't do that. Gosh dang it. Where in the crap does it want me to place these exactly? Like, are we talking here? Are we talking like that? Or, yeah, that worked. Strange matter. Nice. How much of that do we need? Probably enough to warrant me moving this. Does this thing need... Is this thing gonna need an upgrade to make this work? Like, centrifuge. I don't know. Though I'm curious. Very curious. So I can't connect that directly. So how in the... No, it's fluid separation. How do you do fluid separation? Fluid sep... Tech module. Not called modules. Add-ons. Speed. Quantum. Cybernetic. Add-on splicer. Silk touch. Crop filter. Hunter. Burst. Accelerator. Efficiency. Speed. Acceptor. Inventory proxy. Boiler. Control units. Yield. Fluid add-on? Fluid add-on. Okay, I can make that. See what stuff I need for it. What am I missing? Electrum. Done. Put that thing on there. Bang. Wrong one. I should probably have put a filter on there. Though. Oh, I need to extract it from the top one, don't I? From up there. Okay, that makes things a little easier, I suppose. Yeah, of course, I picked up heal. What? Huh? There we go. This thing now has strange matter. And this thing should have crept on stuff. And it still needs power, obviously. And go grab some power. Also, for the record, in the future, just to keep this in mind, it mostly reminds me in the future, sometime in the future, I'm going to probably be rebuilding, well, everything, obviously. This is a temporary base, and actually Monday, I plan on beginning digging out the main base. And that means for this thing, I have a way to reinforce it, make it less laggy, make it less bad, you know, things like that. As for how that's going to be done, we'll get to that later. I need more lava. I don't know how much lava this thing takes to make strange matter. It takes a bucket of lava to make 200 strange matter. Bucket of lava for 200 strange matter. Okay, we filled it up. Why is there liquid steam? Why is there liquid steam? Where the crap did that come from? Where did that come from? I don't know. But I need a way to get rid of it. I have an ultimate fluid tank full of water that I can't get rid of. Okay. We'll just grab some stone. And a bucket. And then we'll get rid of it. Good old fluid trash can. Dude, I swear, these trash cans are like probably one of the oldest mobs in this game. Okay, I need a fluid pipe. I'm gonna need to upgrade this. Where the crap are my upgrades? Where'd I put them? Are they in here? Are they in here? No. Where are they? I don't know. I don't know where I put them. That could work. There they are. Could you not do that, actually? I need you. I need all of these except for the top one to drain into the trash can. And then the rest of it makes strange matter. just gonna remove that one. There's no point in it. Suppose very briefly I could get rid of this and have it be making steam again for some reason. I just need it to remove from this one. Okay. Why is there shield fire again? I need strange matter. That's all I need. Let me make a quick whitelist for all the things that it can completely get rid of. So, put that back in there. Oh. Get this stone on my inventory. So we don't actually have enough heal fire. I suppose I can look for a tank of some sort. Though I'm not convinced I have any. I have a basic. I have a basic fluid tank. Let me put that there, so that I can swap around at the drop of a hat, you know? Starting... That made 64 buckets of steam. And that gave us some steam. So now, what we're gonna do, and we're gonna add steam to the whitelist. Alright. Not a problem. We're now going to quickly remove the steam. Not lava. Stop taking all the lava. Put that back in. Why is there cobblestone in my inventory? Get this out of my inventory. I don't want the lava. Stop with the cobblestone. Give me back the lava. Put that back in. Stop. This is a friggin' mess. Why are you not stacking? Just get all this out of my inventory. I don't want any of it. Give me these. Give me some friggin' buckets. Not sure what happened to the rest of them. Doesn't matter. Okay. First and foremost, we have a crapload of strange matter. And it's transferring all of that into there. That's a good start. I just need to start continuously turning dubious into strange matter. Let me grab a bucket of strange matter real quick, and we'll put this in here. And I'm gonna put that back. So that makes unholy intelligence. Good start. They don't stack. They absolutely do not stack. That is not good. I don't suppose I have any of these. I do, but not enough. Hey, you know what? I've been training this guy up so he can make some more. Okay. Let's continue cramping up this already cramped space. With this atomic reactor. The fact that that needs adamant to make that other thing. It doesn't have power. Of course it doesn't. Why do I even have wall packs? You know what? Just like, give me this. Where the crap do you plug in the power at? Is it here? No. Here? No. Where does it want the power? Does it want it? Where on earth do you want the power at, huh? I'm so curious. Okay, so now that's... Where do you plug the power in? Does it need a friggin'... Huh? Okay. Atomic forge must be powered via enderic laser. Okay. You got it. Okay, so we'll put this thing here. Not that. That. Put two of these in here. Put that in there. Grab out the target designator. There, now it's powered. Okay, atomic forge. The fact that these things don't stack is kind of insane to me. We have liquid steam. Let me extract some of that. Liquid steam. Alright. I like it. Add liquid steam to that add-on. Put that back in there. Why is the liquid steam not extracting? What are you doing? These things are unupgraded, aren't they? That seems to be the source of this issue. We need more sulfuric acid. Strange matter. Interesting. We'll use up all the strange matter we have. There's one Heisenberg compensator. Do these things stack? Man, I hope they stack. Because if they don't, that would be real annoying. Because that would mean I need to do this individually. And that would take a long time. Really? Just become one chest, thank you. Use that for these things. Let me turn a crap load of these ender pearls into more ender dust that I can turn into a deer compound again. Okay, they do stack. Thank goodness. Go back in there. So that eats up all of our strange matter for not even close to enough. Keep those. Keep that. I don't need that. Though I will need something like it at some point. We'll see. See what's needed. Sulfuric acid. Alright. Let me take out some of these dubious containers. Yes? Dubious containers. Yes, yes, yes. All of these unholy compensators. Can I just grab up a hopper or an item transfer pipe and just kinda yeah, yes I can. Okay. Cool, that'll make things way easier. Alright. I need you to eat some ender dust. And then create some of these. Yes. Let me remove this for a moment. Just so that it starts getting rid of the liquid steam fast enough. For fuel, fire, and all of that to make its appearance, yes. You know what I bet I can use? Which I've never gotten the opportunity to use before. As soon as I can find it, I'm gonna grab the volcanic. Wonder where I put it. Because that volcanic is quite nice. It'll make this way easier. Since it'll pretty much mean we don't have to worry about lava whatsoever. Is it working? No. Why not? Okay, what the heck can I use this thing for then? Like, I get that it makes lava. All operations cost 32 EMC. How about I have a Klein star then? Okay. Klein stars don't actually work as fuel, do they? What about Eternalis? See, that worked. Oh no, this was working. I just need more Eternalists then. I'll grab a couple of them. Just keep a stack or so. Wow, this thing eats a crapload of AMC. How about that? Crapload of Enderic compound. Here's a bucket of shield fire. Put that in there. And put it back up there. There's a bucket of sulfuric acid. Put it there. Alright, let me upgrade all these. Cool. So that should, at least in theory. Can you stop doing that? Here, eat some Enderic. let's shield fire. Why is that not extracting? What's the issue? Why is there strange matter in there? I duplicate this thing. Can I duplicate it again? One for each of these. Just for good reference. That way. You not burn. There. We have a crap load of strange matter. Not enough of it, but we're getting there. At the very least. We are getting there. And now, we grab some of these. Start having them make some stuff. We only have 2 Heisenberg compensators, but we can. Oh, that's a storage? You'll have to see it anyway. There is no way in heck that's going to be enough of that stuff anyways. But, I mean, we'll make what we can. How much strange matter do we have? My gosh, it seems like it's a lot. I mean, we'll definitely need more endeared compound, but... Is there like a... If I grab one of these, and I put it... Is there no filter that I can use? Because we are now out of endeared compound. Or strange matter, as the case may be. Not out of strange matter yet, but we're getting there. Getting on towards out of strange matter. How the heck did I get more strange matter? We're about out of lava. It's unfortunate, really. That's a lot of Heisenberg compensators. It's not enough, but it's getting there. So how much does this stack of this even make? Because one of these makes 200 millibuckets. That would mean we would need 5 per one of these. Which, that math doesn't map out quite right. Because I definitely have used less than the amount we would need to make this many. I should have gotten more Ender Disk up and running while I was waiting. Unfortunate. Okay. You know what? I'm curious. If I grab some item pipes, and I grab a filter, And I grab... Move you. And I grab some enderic compounds. Making some of that. Let's assume we made some of this, and then we put the filter in there for enderic compounds. So any enderic compound automatically goes into there. Good. That's useful. Very useful. I want to drain that ultimate tank full of random water, I believe. Because we're gonna swap it out for something that makes strange matter. For something to hold our strange matter. Because that's going to make a very big difference to the efficiency and effectiveness. Then last but not least, right, it's doing that, I have no idea. Grab one of these. Unholy intelligence, not that. I just need to apply it there. That way. That way. Okay, so now we need lava. $600, $800, $1,000. I think we continue having it make some extra strange matter. Yeah, let's do that, shall we? Let me grab some more ender pearls. Let me grab enough ender pearls, actually. There we go. Let's do it. So if I simply decide that I want this thing to produce me a good amount of this stuff. Who's to say that we can't just let it make a crapload of this before? That's a problem. I forgot about the whole entire lava issue. I don't really want to make another lava chicken, because that sounds like it would take a long time. Although, I am curious. Make sure I can do that to get lava. That doesn't seem too bad. Screw it. Sure. It's already on there? Yes, it is. Okay. Alright. Let me make the stuff I need for that, which is skystone. Smelt that for me. Kiwi. Alright, and then we need, what do we need? What else do we need? What are you? Aluminum? Okay. That's osmium. Aluminum. Perfect. Good enough. Perfect and good enough. Alright, Fortron. Fortron. That's That's Fortron. And then we need, what do we need? What do we need? What do we need? Glass? I am so certain I have some glass. There we go. And then all we really need after that is some good old dripstone. And then we can pretty much do this. I just need to find some dripstone. Do I have any dripstone? Dripstone. Okay, yeah, very helpful. Thank you. I have and dripstone. Do I have none more dripstone? Alright, how did I get this? How did I get this? That's a serious question. I don't know. How do I get this? Okay, yeah, okay. What if I teleport here? Is there any dripstone in here? This area looks pretty cool, but I don't think so, no. Okay. Unfortunate, really. Means I have to go down this way. Oh, that was a little quick. Okay, we passed it. Oh, dripstone. Cool. Alright, that should do it. Is that wrong? Did I somehow make this wrong? I mean, I don't think it's that complicated. Huh. Orientations. 5 millibuckets. Oh. What's the issue? What exactly is the issue? What if I place it here? No? Does it need to be the other way around? Does it need to be above it? I mean, if so, I can work with that. It's gonna require a little more effort. Why do I keep picking up all this random crap from there? Anyway. I think I got a bunch more fluid tanks at some point. A bunch more of them really big ones. Okay. We're just gonna use a basin as a fluid tank. It's janky, but it'll work. One too high. There, now it's working. I mean, it's not particularly quick, but it'll work. And worst case scenario, I'll just wait this for a little bit. There we go. Get the wicked spirits out of here. Why is there a quantum goat? It dropped XP. Don't need that either. Get out of here. Centrifuge. Oh man, we're out of lava again. There's gotta be a better way than this. This is just slow. Like, yeah, there's the lava egg method, but I'm not doing all that. That's just gonna take too long. I suppose I can just spam right click on this for a little bit. Let it eat some of my fuel. I'm just way too slow. I'm just gonna do it to manual. Like, gosh dang it. Don't pick up this random crap every time I walk over here. It's annoying. I don't fill that up. Gosh dang it. Now I need to extract that. Man, they really nerfed the crap out of this thing. Gosh dang. Okay, now it's going for it again. With enough strange matter to do it too. Holy crap, that's a lot of strange matter. And that is all the Heisenberg compensator we could ask for. Or it will be, here momentarily. What in the... Okay, now we wait for the Heisenberg compensator to exist. Which could take a minute. This feels like it's in a bad location. I'm gonna pick it up and put it somewhere else. Probably like, let's try here? That seems to work. This thing continues to turn lava into steam and fire. And sulfuric acid. Not sure why lava turns into sulfuric acid. I mean, there might be lava. There might be sulfur and fire, I suppose. So, yeah. Sulfur and lava makes sense, but I'm not sure about she-old fire. It's not sure that's a real thing. I mean, the strange matter is, but of course that is. Okay. Next things we need is to make a bunch more superconductors and a crapload of friggin' empowered redstonia. Just a ton of it. So that'll be fun. I suppose I should get started on that. Okay, get this out of my inventory. I'll keep the target designator because that's somewhat useful at least. Alright. Let's grab the Empower. I don't know where it is. I don't think it's still up here, but some of it is. Where's the rest of my Empower machine? Empowerer. Oh. Expow. Empow. Did I get it deleted at some point? Yeah, what about display stands? Because if they're probably in the same place. If I'm being honest. They're probably in the same place. Though they may have also gotten blown up, which would be unfortunate. Though I swear I've seen some. I just don't know where. Okay, well there's two, and there's our Empower. Cool. That's what I needed. Now I need other chests or hoppers. Don't really care which. Just need one of them. Where am I gonna find first? Found something to make chests. I suppose that's a good start. Okay. Perfect. Exactly how many I needed. Okay, do we have extra vertical space? Kind of. We can use extra vertical space, but I'm not sure we have it necessarily. Might add a whole lot of stone here, which is fine. That's exactly what we want to do. We're gonna need a couple of things. Scaffolding block for the Empowerer. That. Scaffolding block for this display stand. That display stand and that display stand. Next up, we're gonna need... I mean, yeah, that works. Okay, empowered redstonia. That's going to require redstone, red dye, brick, and nether brick. Okay. All simple enough. Let's start with the easy stuff, being redstone, probably. I need 2 stacks of it. Okay. Well. 2 stacks of redstone. Let me grab the bone chicken. Because I need some bone meal for the red dye. That is more than enough, thank you. need to power all of those as well. My favorite thing to do. What else do I need? Brick and nether brick. Gotcha. Well, I don't know that I have any nether brick left, but I can check. I have some, but it's not enough. Do I have enough netherrack? I have universal pipes. Just automate. Couple different pipes. Universal. Yes. Yes, there is. Universal pipes from Pipes Mod. They're great. Love those things. Just make some. But yeah, there's. Do I really have no more netherrack? Okay. Netherrack. 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 Netherrack chicken? Do I already have this? No. Okay, it's red and stone. Why is that not how you make redstone? This game confuses me. Where's red? We even have a red. Is it in here? Yes. Oh. No. That was my sand. Gosh, dang it. Didn't even know where he was. Oh, there's a draconium chicken. Neat. Base exploded. Tired of doing that. Netherrack. Oh, this is a very low tier chicken, isn't it? Because it's real quick. It's real quick like. That's a lot of chickens. Looks real nice. Really, really nice. Okay. Next thing we'll need is clay. Luckily for me, we have a clay chicken. It's also a very low tier chicken. I suppose let's start leveling up these chickens, because every time I need them, I need like a stack of resources from them, so... Okay. Don't throw the brick, gosh dang it. Why can you even do that? It's not practical. Go away. Hate those things. You just spawn random items on the ground that I don't need anymore. It's annoying. This thing doesn't need power, but these do. Which means... one's up. Okay. Redstonia. Redstonia has just gotten through redstone and a atomic reconstructor. Now, I don't know where I put my atomic reconstructor, but I need it, so we're gonna look. Atomic reconstructor. Now this is something I'm pretty certain I didn't lose. But I don't know where it is. Pretty certain I didn't lose it in the wither explosion of like 5 streams ago. But I do not have a single clue where it is. Checking these, I suppose. Is it? Is it in the blue one for some reason? There it is. Does this thing need any lens in particular? No. It just needs to work. Perfect. Because I need so many of these things. Wow, would you look at that? It's freaking going for it. Anyway, let's get some redstone. Yeah, that should do it. That's well within the area, too. Oh, that thing's going so fast. Ah, neat. Oh, I need a lever. Thank you. Okay. It's a good start on the empowered redstone, yeah. Okay, these aren't difficult, per se. But I need superconductors first. So let me... Oh yeah, I need to make more dubious containers and electrum and all this. To be fair, I need 2 stacks of electrum anyway. We have an stack of electrum. Let me grab silver. Silver. This guy isn't max level yet. Where is silver? Where does he normally get silver? Silver. That should do. How did I time that so perfectly? There's no way I should have been able to do that. My gosh. This guy's level 76. Okay, well that's a large portion of what I needed. I have to time that again. Dang it. One off. So close. How's this guy doing? He's leveling up pretty quick. Dang, we're almost done with the empowered redstonia. Especially since we need 2 full stacks of this stuff. Oh, we need so many of these. I need so much more than I thought I did. Because I'll tell you right now, it's a lot more than I thought it was. So let me see here. We need 4 stacks just for this. So good. We also need superconductor, which requires 1 stack. This, which requires 1 stack. Oh, and we need an extra stack of superconductors, so we're probably going to need at least another 16 or 32 electrum. Okay. Put that guy back in there. Grab out the gold boy, wherever he is. There it is, all the way down at the bottom. So, yeah, it works. Looks like we're making a ton of electrum. Just a ton of it. There's the redstonia coming along. Pretty dang well. Maybe it is worth it to make a better capacitor. Though it takes so friggin' long that I'm just unconvinced. Especially since most of the time is just wasted time because I don't pay that close attention to that thing. 2 more stacks. Powered redstonia. That's enough for 1 of them. 1 of the 2 stacks of this stuff that I need. All this for an overcharged crystal that I can combine with the Heisenberg compensator. Let's make some superconductors, shall we? Flux gates. Fluxite. So, do we have enough fluxite? We do. Good, good, good. I was thinking them for something else, but I don't think so. No, because we need for this. And we need a lot of those. Like, a lot of them. Hopefully that wouldn't snipe anything else. Why do you... What's your deal? Huh? About that one. What? Okay, so that's not working for some reason. What if I just move this? What if I move it to like... Where can I put this? I can't put it there. No, that's not gonna work. I'd have to put it on a wall if I was to put it there. Which, honestly, not a terrible idea. Dang, is that hitting 2 of them? It is. Holy crap. Okay. So I need so much energite. It is actually insane. Wait, these things also require... right. So I need 2 stacks for those, 2 stacks for this, and this. That's for something else. What is that for? Oh no, superconductor. 1 for you. Okay. Yeah, right. I also need to make steel. Forgot about that. You know what? It's making enough fluxite at least. So that's enough for 2 of the stacks. Okay, so we have enough fluxite now. We now just need, what's that other thing? Nickel. Okay. Let me make some nickel. How's this guy doing? Oh, he's done. Perfect. Glowstone. You already maxed out. Apple. I don't remember the last time I used you. Nickel. I'm now realizing that I probably still need 16 more of that. Let me get that real quick. Where's Silver Guy? Cause I need enough to make the overflux gate for the extra stack of superconductors as well. Superconductors aren't even the best energy source in my experience. But I think I did my math wrong actually, because I think I did my math right originally. Which is very surprising. It takes so long to load. Any old mod packs do. I mean, most mod packs just take a lot to load, to be fair. That's just how it is. Ain't never seen one that loads quickly. You know, there's a lot of wind up just so that I can make... I don't even know what I need for the freaking enchanting catalyst. Catalyst. I don't even know what I need for this. Oh. None of that's particularly difficult. I think I can make that. I'll just need an extra dubious container. And like 3 fluxite. Cool. Put that in there, I suppose. Oh, I thought it was maxed out. It's not. It's getting there, but it's not there yet. Well, 128. Leather? Leather. Okay. Sure, why not? Leather. Bloody leather. Okay. What do I need for the Enderic laser? Because I'm going to need to stack those too. Oh boy. Gosh dang it. Alright. I really need a way to get steel, now that I think about it. I mean, steel dust, it takes a long... a way to get steel. It doesn't suck, preferably. I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that. How could you even get dust? Why would I crush something that's already steel? Why would I enrich iron? You know what? We're making an octic capacitor. We're doing it. Whatever. Let's see what we need. Let's make a whole crap load of these. How many of these do I need? Like 8? 8. Okay. Start with that. Where is my grains of infinity? I know I have some. I know they exist. So where on earth are my grains of infinity? Grain. Don't make me make some. Fine. How much do I need? Cool. Okay. Gold nuggets. Gold nuggets. We need more than that. Look. Like that many. And then copper. Cool. Make 8 basic capacitors. Done. What do I need for this? Energetic alloy. Golden redstone, though. Let me get the redstone I'm gonna need for this. Grab some gold as well. Conductive, copper, and iron. Okay. Copper. Copper and iron. Don't need too much of this. We need enough to make 4 of these, so probably 8. 8 conductive. 8 energetic. And then we'll need some coal dust as well. Double layer. And lastly, Octic. Octic requires energetic alloy. Okay. Great, so we have to go through this entire thing again. You. Okay, let's start off easy. Iron and copper. Just good old iron and copper. And we need 4 of these. 4. Good old iron, good old copper, good old energetic alloy. Okay, it's just vibrant. Vibrance just requires glowstone. And frickin' ender pearls. Glowstone. There. Goodness sakes. That should increase things by a good bit. Should save us a crap load of time in the future. Because now I need steel. And that requires coal. Now I have some coal, but not enough of it. And I have some iron. But also not enough of that, so... make some extra iron real quick. So let me figure out exactly how much we're gonna need. So I need the stuff for the superconductor. Which... flux gate... dubious... do you require steel? No. Okay, what about the flux gate? No steel here, no steel here. So we need the steel for this, which is about 8 stacks of steel. That should do it. Then we need the coal. Oh, that's a good bit faster. That's a lot faster. So much faster. Throw that on the pile of things we're gonna need. Although I'm gonna need way more steel than this. Let's make a crapload extra. Where'd that get picked up by? I don't even know. I don't know what that got grabbed by. I wish this thing didn't make any friggin' sulfur. My gosh, it's annoying. I should just made one singular coal dust every single time. Be great. What do these things cost? Electrum? Okay. 2 stacks, 4 stacks. And steel. Are you kidding me? Crap, did I even manage that? Whatever. Holy crap, these things are expensive. I forgot I needed 4 stacks of them. Did I do my math right? There's no way. You know what? Whatever. We'll just make more. Because I also apparently need more energetic alloy. So... let's make some of that, shall we? Let's not even make energetic alloy. Not this. Energites. Oh, it's nickel. First automated generator? Which one? Which one did you automate? I think the first one I automated was something stupid. I don't even know that I automated, like, coal. Oh, mechanism heat one? I've never even touched that one, to be honest with you. I only went for the fancy schmancy ones that were a part of the rainbow generator. I was like, something utilities, extra utilities too. Those are the generators I used. Generating heat. You do you. I don't get it, but you do you. Yeah. Power is power. Even back then. FE was the standard since 1.2, so it's all the same thing. Though in fairness, I don't think that extra utilities is the best power mod in StoneBlock 2. I believe that's technically still belongs to Draconic Evolution. But who's gonna make a Draconic reactor? Other than people who think they're good. That said, there's this thing in that specific one, in this specific instance, where I'm pretty sure you can automate nether stars pretty easily, and I think it has to do with EMC. And you could just make a nether star generator, and you will not need anything better for quite a while. That is unless you want to completely beat the entire game, in which case you'll need balanced clay. And balanced clay requires, like, 2 billion power per tick to be able to make it. Well, it just requires 2 billion power flat, but that's still a lot, even when it's not per tick. And I think the only thing that does that is, like, for draconic reactors, or 200 rainbow generators. You can only guess what I did. I did the stupid option of 200 generators. Because I'm stupid. Okay. I need fluxite. Fluxite complete. Alright, this. Carbon fiber, redstone, electrum. Okay. Carbon fiber. Redstone. I had more redstone than that. Like 16. Fiber. Plastic. Okay. You done yet? No. Not sure exactly how many of these things we're gonna need. We're just gonna smelt some plastic and see where it goes. What do I actually need the plastic for? I just need it for this, so... just a stack and 16, thank you. Okay, and the carbon fiber strands, of course. The thing that I need coal for again. It's crap, this thing's filled to the brim with random stuff. This thing's covered in a bunch of stuff. It's covered in friggin' that tank of strange matter. It's covered in item pipes. Crazy stuff. Hopefully we won't need any more centrifuged materials, though we may need some more centrifuged materials. Start of the 16s. Then we go to the big stack of it. Good start to making this, which requires platinum. Silver, aluminum, Certus quartz, nickel, platinum. So I need a stack and 16 of platinum. Not too bad, but not quick and easy either. I need more than that. I need 32. Okay, so then you combine everything together to make flux gates. And it's a whole thing. Great. Perfect. Ideal. Did I get a gallows to make this? Yes, I do. I don't have any. I used it all. I need a stack and 60. And nickel. Of course. Stack and 16 more nickel. Gosh, dang it. A little extra. Too bad. Nice. Nice. Alright, we're done with silicon. Bone. This feels unnecessary. What's that other thing I needed? Oh yeah, dubious containers. Well, alright then, let's make some of those. I need an extra. I need stacking 17. Dang it, I need 2 more. There we go. Alright, good start. Next thing we need is just about a whole bunch of these. Okay, let me get 32 plus 2. So that'll do. Make me my ender dust Almost. Thank you. Yeah. Right, I forgot about something with this. I have to grab that. Just that I can turn all this actually into the thing I need. Enderic compound. I suppose I can make the adamant, which requires 2 stacks diamonds. And some nickel. Believe it or not. Nickel. It's always freaking nickel. It takes so much nickel to make a crap load of adamant. That's too much nickel. Actually, no, that's too little nickel. You know, let's craft the adamant. I may have some extra nickel. Yes, we do. Two sticks, 17. I need more than that. I need 34. Okay. Still means I need more nickel then. 6 more. Okay. Okay, there's the actual amount of adamant we need. I don't really need the iron anymore. Oh, for goodness sakes. This place is a mess. What do I need for this? What is a synergy matrix? Oh. Oh, I see. I understand. Oh. I need hundreds of these. Hundreds. Freaking hundreds. How in the crap am I gonna do that? I would need to automate freaking Heisenberg compensators. And overcharge crystals. Honestly, that might not be too bad, but I mean, it takes so long on its own. Surely it would take a long time in general. Right? Sure. I mean, you would need some centrifuge. You would need some advanced machine stuff, and after that, it would pretty much just be how many upgrades can you plug into things. Oh man. This is going to be way more of an undertaking than I thought it would be. To the point where I feel like I may need a better base to do it. Thankfully, I don't think I need the enchantments. They're nice to have, but they're not necessary by any means. I can get anything I need pretty easily, I wager. Since all I'm gonna need is building blocks, and a lot of them, I would like to be able to store everything I own. Though. And luckily for me, I think there might be a solution to this. Shulker. Diamond shulker, netherite shulker. Wait. Uncraftable. Use tier upgrades obtained from the shop? Where are you from? Sophisticated storage. At sophisticated... Oh, it's all from this. Wait, iron to netherite tier's a thing? Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, you can go straight to basic. Oh, but they're so expensive. No, let's go to this. Let's make this. And we'll make a bunch of them. Yeah, so we'll start doing that next time, I think. Probably. I just don't have the stuff for all the machine frames, because that's going to be really nice to have. Do I need an extra one? What did I need an extra one of these for? Was it this? Yeah. What was that? Anyway. Stack, 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 stack. Oh wow, would you look at that? That's all superconductors right there. Real shape. It's absolutely not gonna be enough. At least in the long run, it probably won't be enough. So... Why would I do that when I can just make these? Iron to gold. What does that cost? Okay. What about iron to dye? Okay. What about iron to... What about diamond to... Oh, I'm gonna need to make so many shulkers. Can I even get shulkers? Like, I'm gonna make this, and then I'm gonna make this. Can I get shulkers? Is that a thing I can friggin' obtain? I've had shulker shells before. This is a stupid question. I don't know where these spawn. Because they don't really spawn anywhere. There might be a way to just get shulker boxes, though. Molten shulker shell. You can make molten shulker shell. Is there any other way to make a shulker box? Or get shulker shells? Why would I... These are for helmets. All this is for helmet. Okay. Possessed weak shulker. A possessed shulker will always drop at least one shulker shell when killed. Oh, I can also drop... You know, I think I might be able to get shulker shells from the end, though, so I'm not gonna worry too much about it. 'Cause, my gosh, alright. Yes, perfect, yes, indeed, indubitably. That. Alright, that extra stack is for the world engine. Which means it's time to craft all these. Oh, those don't stack. That's a problem. That's a very large problem, actually. Okay. I don't have enough chest for this. And more chest. That's still not going to be enough chest. Oh, that is a lot. Okay. What on earth, man? Okay. Wait. There we go. Disappeared. Disappeared. Alright, now for the oh so fun process of transporting just a ton of these things. I have to do this manually, don't I? Bill Eagle. Lowest machining slot. That makes one pyrotheum. And I need, like, so much. How much do I need? Yeah, this is gonna be able to make, like, 4 total. Alright. This might be a lost cause for now, then. I mean, if this thing would actually, you know, take... Oh, okay. So, it can be automated. Just requires so much. Does Ender IO power work? Yeah, it's still RF or FE. Or the other alternative that some things use for some reason. I check what IO uses. It's Ender IO. Pretty sure it's all just RF or FE. Oh. It's QE. Yeah, it's still the same thing. What about QE? Still not as strange as the, is that Greek? All Greek. Oh, yeah. It's also something that uses friggin' something else. Like, I remember it being a really stupid name. I'm gonna need to automate Pyrotheum. We're gonna do that later. Right after I figure out how to automate Heisenberg. That's gonna be like 4 streams from now or something. That we start automating everything. Because I don't know how many streams it's gonna take for me to build the base and friggin' dig out the area for the base and get everything I already have set up properly. But it's gonna take a while. And we're gonna be going through a lot of it. And most of it's gonna be automation. So, something to be said about that. I mean, we're getting a good amount of pyrotheum, I guess, but like, we're gonna just stack, and that's it. And that'll make 8 advanced machine frames. Literally 8. The heck am I supposed to do with 8? I need like 40. I don't even get me started on how many of these things I need. I don't have any battery banks you can attach to an interior laser with an ultimate machine frame. But whatever that is, you need 4 times the amount for synergy matrix add-ons. So, yeah, we're gonna need a lot. Probably gonna automate some plating. Like, the first thing we're gonna do is automate plating, if I had to guess. Second thing we'll do is automate everything else. All the other basic Oritech resources. We'll automate efficiency add-ons, speed add-ons, you know, stuff like that. Is that a high-level speed add-on, or can you do, like, higher-level speed add-on? Speed add-on. There are 2 tier 9 speed add-ons. I mean, you can make tier 8 speed add-ons, but these things are all... I mean, these are the ones to use to make a synergy add-on. A synergy matrix. That increases operation speed. So from the looks of it, I should be using this. This seems to be even better. Even better. Although I don't really need energy efficiency, so if the synergy's similar... I mean, what do these things cost? They cost efficiency and speed. To make the efficiency ones. So you need the efficiency ones to make the... You need the speed ones to make the efficiency ones. That makes sense. That does make sense. Though this one requires pyrotheum. And I think we'll probably go for it, honestly. Where are you from? Radiance? Oh, yeah, that's the last one in the game. Okay. Well, it's one of the last ones in the game. Though I don't know that Radiance is actually one of the last ones in the game. I have no confirmation in that. I know that there's the Echo of Time and the Echo of Infinity. I'm not sure about the Echo of Radiance. But I am curious. Echo of... Echo Lightbender... Enchanter... Wormlight, Wayfinder, Catalyst... Infernal... Twilight... Fabricator... Magician... Guidance... Ancient... Machinist... Courtmaster... Lightbender again... So, did these last guys just not make much, or...? Guidance? Guidance? Guidance gives chaotic gear? And Project E gear? I didn't know that was an option. Dang, okay. Guidance is a little intense. Fabricator. Gotcha. I don't even know how you get to the Echo of Time or the Echo of Infinity. I've looked in my testing world. I have no clue. You're Echo of Wormlight? You're also Echo of Wormlight. Echo of Wormlight has a good selection of decent stuff. Interesting. Radiance. Radiance. 3 things that are Echo of Radiance. And that's it. Anything else I'm suspicious of? Because they're exceedingly strange resources that I can't think of a good reason why it would exist for anything in specific. Like the other 2 echoes, the Echo of Time, or the friggin' okay. Cool. Guess I'm just waiting for the pyrotheum now. I suppose we'll make 8 ultimate machine frames, although that won't be able to do a whole lot. It'll help. I'm certain it'll help. Okay. Plans for next time. Actually, I want to check something. So it is my understanding that directly below spawn, somewhere, directly below spawn. There we go. There it is. Dungeon block. Oh, that would explain why you can't mine it. Interesting. Very interesting. So... I need a friggin' inventory deleter. I suppose you could use this as well, but black hole band. Tools and adjacent inventories. I need something that deletes items from my inventory, specifically cobblestone. Now I could use a voiding jar. And I might. Actually, that seems probably fine. We'll do that next time, though. So next time, as soon as we're done crafting all this pyrotheum, next time we're on StoneBlock. Very strong. Next time we're on StoneBlock, we are going to be probably packing everything we own, except for our energy setups. Killing that wither. We're killing that thing. That stupid friggin' this thing that's been stressing me out for like 4 streams now. I'm getting rid of it. After we get rid of everything else, because I'm not taking that risk. We're keeping this. We're just gonna let this float, probably, because it's gonna be directly in the path of destruction. And then next time we're probably gonna have to make the Morning Star. Which, all things considered, is not that hard to make. But I need it because it's the fastest way to clear a large amount of blocks. And we need to clear a lot. So, we have the Promethium. We have... where the heck that other thing is. Where's our energy? Where's our, where's the, is in here? Okay. Let me craft these up, and then we'll end stream, probably. Oh boy. There's 8 ultimate machine cores obtained. I got more ultimate machine cores in 20 minutes of end busting than I did in literally 3.5 hours. Yeah, okay. You know what, I'm not gonna overthink this. Holy crap. I'm just gonna press that button on everything. Back everything down a little. So many slots that opens up on random chests. That should also make things a little easier. Oh, that's... Anyway. Yes, next time we're packing everything up. And we're gonna get it all right to where we need it. By that I mean, I'm going to pack it up, stick it in an ender chest, and then we're gonna grab it back when we have space for it. But for now, I think that's where we're gonna end it for today. We'll be back Monday for StoneBlock. I'll probably stream Saturday, assuming everything goes well. We're gonna be doing some Super Battle Golf just for fun. But until we're back, I'll see you all Saturday or Monday, depending on if you only want to show up for StoneBlock. At any rate.